This is the current state of two of my best friends' gaming setups. Yeah, they're kind of terrible, but we're about to fix that because in today's video, we're going to be completely transforming both of them and turning their rooms into their dream gaming setups. So let's start off with friend number one, Dominic. This is my friend Dominic, and little does he know, we're about to surprise him with his brand new dream gaming setup. So Dominic just moved out of his old house and into his new one just a couple of days ago. So this meant that his entire room and gaming setup were completely empty, meaning that I would have to start from complete scratch. So we called him up.
Hey.
Drove over to his house and got a look at what we were going to be dealing with.
So this is my bed. In this corner we got my dresser. That's pretty much it.
That's it?
That's it.
And once we had finally gotten the full tour, we went ahead and kicked him out so we could surprise him at the end of the video. But like I said, we were going to have to start from complete scratch. But luckily, a couple of days ago, we went on a bit of a shopping spree. All right, first let's find him a gaming desk. Okay, we're probably going to need a white one. Ooh, I actually like this one. Yeah, I think he does want a standing desk, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get this one. All right, now let's find some decorations for the setup. I mean, of course, we have to get these LEDs right here. I mean, these are basically essential for, like, any gaming setup. Let's go ahead and get the 16-foot. Then I do also want to add some more RGB to the setup if possible, because that kind of just, like, pulls the whole setup together. Let's do this rope thing from Govee. So I think I want to add this to cart as well. All right, there we go. Got everything in cart. Let's go ahead and check out and hopefully get these pretty soon. And back to present day. The first thing that we had to do was load all the supplies into my car so that we could take them over to Dominic's house. And while we were on the way, we had to pick up the most important thing of all.
Hi, can I get 2 large chocolate shakes and then 1 large vanilla shake? That's it.
And once we had finally arrived at Dominic's brand new house, we went ahead and unloaded everything from the car so we could finally start the building process.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
This was only step 1 of today's video, and we'll have to complete all 5 steps if we want to surprise Dominic and complete his gaming setup. Starting with step 2, the desk.
All right, so once again, our friends over at Flexispot actually ended up sending us out another standing desk. And unlike Colton's desk in the last video, this is their E6 standing desk. So basically, unlike Colton's desk, this is just a normal shaped instead of an L-shaped desk. But now that we got the desk here and we're all ready to go, let's go ahead and unbox and build the desk.
And while we got to work, Dominic and Brayden set off on their own adventure.
What's up, YouTube? Today, we're gonna be pranking Jacob. We got Dominic here. We're taking him out while Jacob builds his desk. We're gonna go to Five Below and get some ski masks, and we're gonna come back and prank him. Okay, transition.
All right, guys, this is all of the stuff that we're gonna be using to transform Dominic's gaming setup. As you can see, we got this monitor and just a bunch of other decorations that we're gonna be using. And then most importantly, we have the desk over here.
All right, the boys at Walmart. Everyone's pumped up, ready to go. We're gonna buy some do-rags. Is that what they're called? Ski masks? Oh, that's not. Okay, we might buy some crop tops too to wear. We don't know, we're gonna see.
Raising the Tobagos, we growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, too fuego. We pass it round hot potato. Everything is nuevo. I'm with my sweetie like Quavo. Need my cheese, need that queso. Need my bread, need that banquo.
What do we got, Dominic?
Got the ski masks.
Ski masks. We're
Black
prepped,
clothes.
ready to rob. Not actually though, okay? So this is a joke.
Pause. Let me explain in case any of you are confused. Instead of going to Walmart and buying decorations for the setup, Dominic decided it would be a great idea to fake rob me and buy clothes to make it seem like they were legit criminals. Now keep in mind that I'm currently home alone at Dominic's house in the basement. And if anyone were to come into the house, I would have absolutely no idea who they were. But little did Dominic and Brayden know, this prank was about to go terribly, terribly wrong.
I got a woman's, it's a large, because I might as well make it funny, right? Yeah!
Wake up, yes, Lord, I'm thankful. Another day on my schedule. Steady blocking the devil. I tell a hater, God bless you. Cherish moments that special. You gotta keep the memento. If you love me, then I love you, and I could never forget you.
Okay, we're gonna go in now. We're outside the house. We're gonna change in there. We're gonna put our stuff on. He's in the basement. Here we go. Shh.
And while the boys were suiting up, I was still in the basement, still working on the desk, so I had absolutely no idea what was going on. They decided to go to the kitchen, which was right above the basement that I was working in. In the kitchen, they made as much sound as possible and did everything to scare me. But it wasn't long until I got scared and decided to call Dominic.
There's somebody here.
What?
There's somebody in the house.
What are you saying?
There's somebody in the house.
Wait, are you joking? Are you like being serious? Are you sure there's people in the house?
Yes, I hear one talking upstairs. There's like banging, like loud.
Alright, well, stay in the room, I guess.
And after I hung up with Brayden, I locked the door and went into Dominic's closet to hide.
I just texted Dominic and called him, and his parents are not home. They're not home. He said nobody's supposed to be home right now, but there's like banging upstairs, and I don't know what it is. Like somebody is home right now. I'm about to call 911. Like, I'm so serious. All right, I'm gonna go.
Once the guys were all done upstairs, they decided to move downstairs to where I was to continue to torture me.
Go look out. Bang on his door. We should like try to open his door. Make sure get done. He's freaking out. Should we stop? She's going to like get down. Let him break it. He's freaking out.
Jacob, it's us.
Jacob! Hey, it's just us, bro. It's just us.
Oh, Jacob, are you okay?
Jacob? Were you freaking out?
I was literally about to call 911.
No, dude, I would have lost it. You were back here? I was in the corner. Honestly, like, that was, like, the correct precautions. He locked the door in the closet. He's freaking out.
And now that the prank was over, it was time for us to get back to work on the desk so we could move on to step 3 of the video.
So one thing I've noticed whenever I'm building like anything for a video is that I'm actually like terrible at following directions. Even though Flexispot gave me like this official manual, I somehow managed to still mess it up. And these are easy directions, like this is as simple as it gets. All right guys, we are just about finished with the desk. All we have to do is just plug a couple more things in and then we can go ahead and flip it over and put it into the corner over here. So let's go ahead and finish this up real quick so we can move on to the rest of the video. Alright guys, so here we have the desk fully built and ready to go. As you can see, it's fully hooked up and it can go up and down now. So let's head into a bit of an ad read. Alright, so as you can see, Dominic can now have this control panel right here, which basically controls like which height he wants for the desk. As you can see, we got the up arrow right here, which simply just moves up the desk. And then the down arrow just goes ahead and moves it down. We also have the standing option right here, which basically just transforms it into a standing desk. But these are all preset buttons right here. So basically you're gonna have to go ahead and manually put in which height you want for each preset. And this thing can also lift up to 352 pounds, which means you can literally lay down on this thing and it will still carry you up. It's basically just like an elevator. But anyways, thank you so much Flexispot for sending out this desk for me. I think Dominic is gonna absolutely love it when he sees it. But with that said, let's go ahead and head back into more of the room transformation. All right, so now that we got the desk done, let's go ahead and move everything else onto the desk and fully hook up the Xbox and everything that's gonna need to run in this gaming setup.
One of the many pleasures of man. Rocks and water. I'm gonna see if I can throw it in there. Oh! I did it. I'm trying to go down to the river, but there's like a bunch of little like hillside here. I feel really cinematic though. I wonder if it looks cinematic.
All right, guys, this is the Epomaker TH80 SE keyboard. And as you can see, we have it fully hooked up to the Xbox and ready to go. As you can see, it's got a little bit of RGB in the back. But yeah, I'll give you guys a quick sound test to just show you what this thing sounds like. Thank you so much, Epomaker, for setting up this keyboard. And speaking of that, we are almost done building the setup.
And once we basically finished building the gaming setup, we went ahead and moved on to step 4. And with not a lot of time left in the day, we would have to hurry if we wanted to still surprise Dominic by the end of this video.
All right, so one of the best parts about my gaming setup are these tiles right here. We have 15 of these left over from whenever I put them up in my setup, just to kind of add like a backdrop to the setup, and it's going to add a lot more detail. But yeah, with that said, we're going to get Braden to help us because this is going to take a while. So let's go ahead and get started and hopefully get this done pretty soon.
So annoying, we like to read them, I kinda enjoy it. On some Freud shit, you never let these boys hit. Last girl mixed my blood up with some poison. Yeah, that girl fucked me up, I need an antidote. We should grab some lunch, maybe a samurai.
All right, here we go. We officially got all of the panels up on the wall now. We decided to add like some on the corner over here just to kind of make it like more immersive because it's like wrapping around you. And honestly, I think it looks really good. So now we're gonna head on to more of the RGB stuff to kind of just light this whole thing up. So I do have some of these strip lights that I use in basically all of the gaming setups that I've built. And then I think we're also going to add like this rope light on top of the panels right here. And I think that's basically it for RGB. We're not doing a whole lot, but yeah, let's go ahead and get these strips set up. All right, there we go, guys. Lights are officially up. I think I'm just gonna leave it like on this purple right here because honestly I think this looks the best overall. But yeah, other than that, the setup is basically done. The cords and the cable management are a little bad, so we might just try to straighten that up real quick.
And once we had finally completed every step for the video, it was time to surprise Dominic.
All right, Dominic, it's time to unveil the gaming setup. Oh, you're gonna hit a button. Oh, God. Here's the gaming setup, Dominic.
Looking pretty nice. I like what you've done with the place.
What do you think?
It's sweet. It's sweet.
It's sweet. Well, I guess this is it.
This is it.
Come here, buddy. Come here. You know you want. Oh, Dominic, come here. Oh God. Oh.
And now that Dominic's gaming setup was done, it was time to move on to Colton's. Now this is Colton. We met during freshman year where he quickly became one of my best friends in high school. I was a little weird, but he was weirder, so it ended up working out perfectly. Flash forward to today and we are still very great friends. And since he's been in need of a new gaming setup for a while, he was honestly the perfect candidate for today's video. So first we went ahead and started planning out the setup, ordering everything we would need, and gathered all the supplies for this video. Honestly, Colton has never really been easy to please, so this setup quite literally had to be perfect or else he would not like it. So after a couple of days, we had gotten every piece of equipment that we would need for the transformation, leading us to building day.
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt.
All right, here it is, guys. It is building day. Colton and my friend Braden are just about to be here to load all the stuff into his car. And not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous for this. I literally only have until the end of the day to do this project, so I have to rush a lot. Well, let's get started.
Once Colton had gotten here, we started loading everything into his car.
Put the seats down.
Hi.
This actually took a lot longer than I actually expected because there were a lot of pieces and things that we had bought for this setup.
Put the seats down.
Do we need to put the seats down?
No, you can fit it.
What is that? Is that a battery?
I only have the essentials, guys.
But once we had finally loaded everything into his car, it was finally time to head over to his house so we could build his ultimate setup. Once we had arrived at Colton's house, we started to unload everything from his car and setting up for the video. And finally, once everything was ready...
All right, now that we have everything inside the house, I'm going to have to kick you out.
Wait, it's my house. How do I turn this on? Oh, it's my phone. All right, now that Colton's got kicked out of the house, we're gonna take a trip to Walmart and we're gonna buy something to put on his desk so we can get something fun, you know? Also because he kicked him out, but that's okay.
And once we had finally gotten Braden and Colton out of the house, it was finally time to start building his gaming setup.
All right, guys, Colton and Braden are officially out of the house now, and now I'm just here all by myself in somebody else's room. Let's get to building, shall we? All right, this is all the stuff that we're gonna be using to transform Colton's gaming setup. As you can see, we have a desk right here and just like a bunch of other decorations that we're gonna be using. I think the first step is definitely gonna be to build the desk. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So as far as the desk goes, we actually got this desk sent out to us by a company called Flexispot. So this is actually their E7L Pro L-shaped gaming desk. And yeah, this thing is pretty expensive, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be worth the price. So let's go ahead and unbox this and review it real quick so we can get everything set up officially.
Wake up, yes, Lord, I'm thankful. Another day on my schedule. Steady blocking the devil. I tell a hater, God bless you. Cherish moments that special. You gotta keep the memento. If you love me, then I love you, and I could never forget you.
So we were thinking of stuff to get for Colton's desk.
I want this in my room.
I think we've decided on that. It's either this or that.
It really suits me. Doesn't that look perfect?
Okay, never mind. we found what we want.
Guys, it's perfect.
Guys, it's
perfect.
We're done.
Raising the Tobagos, we growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, too fuego. We pass it round, hot potato.
All right, guys, so we got everything officially out of the boxes, and as you can see, there's a lot of parts that we got to set up. Luckily, this thing did come with a complete manual to show us how to build it. So let's go ahead and hop into that.
Everything is new wavo. I'm with my sweetie like Quavo. Need my cheese, need that queso. Need my bread, need that bankroll.
Okay, you guys, Colton doesn't know about this, but I'm gonna get a little surprise. Shh. Hey, Colton, I got you something. Oh, I think you liked it.
All right, guys, we're currently at Walmart. I just escaped Braden. He has no idea where I'm at.
So I definitely just lost Colton. I don't know where he's at. I bet he's hiding from me.
All right, guys, so we've officially got most of the desks now complete. All we got to really do now is just flip it over so we can review the rest of it. All right, guys, the desk is officially up now, and we put it into that spot in the corner. As you can see, it was basically like a perfect fit right here, and honestly, I think it just looks great. All right, now we just have to plug it in. And as you guys know, this is a standing desk, so we have this little control pad right here, which we can go up and down on. As you can see, if I hold my finger down on the up, it starts to go up like so. And as you can see, this is perfect for any time you feel like standing instead of sitting at your desk. And also, this thing can lift up to 440 pounds, which is basically perfect for me. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for Flexispot to sending out this product for me. I think my friend Colton is gonna absolutely love this thing. Overall, it only took me like about 2 hours to build, which wasn't actually too bad compared to the past things that I've built. Yeah, guys, that is gonna about wrap it up for the desk.
So every great shopper knows that the best thing to do is smell candles. They have a whole wall of rainbows here. Look at these candles. Holy guacamole. I'm gonna smell them all. Warm leather and amber. Give it.
Ugh, that smells terrible.
That does kind of smell bad. Okay, Caribbean breeze. This has got to be it. Get a good whiff of that. Alpine forest. If this doesn't smell good, then I don't know what will. This is. Oh, it's not open. It smells like if you were like kidnapped in the woods and you just like had nowhere else to go and you were lost and you just had this candle. Herbal, cypress, and red cedar. I always question how they actually get the scents for these.
Yeah.
How do you get the scent of a red cedar tree?
Comment down below your thoughts.
Yeah, comment down below. All right, I just got out of the car. We're at Target. Gonna buy some new stuff. Maybe some cookie cake for Jacob, because he's such a nice friend. Such a good little guy. Getting Colton this whole desk. Not me anything, which is okay. His presence is enough for me. And it's a big present. We're thinking we're gonna get Colton like a succulent to put on his desk. We're thinking this one. I'm just gonna put it on the desk there. It's pretty, it's a little small, but, oh, here we go. Right
these are
there.
far too small.
Oh, you're right. We're thinking Legos now. Legos is where it's at. Just a small little thing. Comment down below
What Lego set you think we should build?
even though we have already purchased it whenever this video comes out. but it's okay. Now, we were thinking that $20 Harry Potter one, because he's a bookworm. He likes to read books. So we're gonna... Jeez, comment down below if you guys want to get that. All right, Target run, hashtag done. Got ourselves some cool stuff, and that's that. We're feeling good. Just comment down below, what do you think Jacob's weight is? Let's see your comments.
Over under 400.
All right, guys, we just got done at Target. We just got done with Target. We're gonna go ahead and head to Schnucks now to get Jacob a cookie cake. He's his best friend ever, all right?
Now, I just got a text from Colton saying that he's gonna be home pretty soon. I'll probably just end up having Braden help me with some of this stuff whenever he gets home and just have Colton stay out of the room. But yeah, I wonder what they're doing right now.
I think we all can agree, one of the best inventions by man, self-checkout lanes. Those things are so efficient. If you're getting one thing or two, you don't want to be waiting in that line.
You have got to be one of the biggest yappers I've ever met.
It's a great idea.
It's probably more fun than whatever I'm doing here. But first, let's put some RGB strips on the walls to make sure we have all of the decorations out of the way. So as you can see, Colton is really big on reading and he has a huge bookshelf in his room. So I ended up getting 2 of these Govee RGB strip packs that I'm gonna put like behind the books up here. And I also figured I can put one under the desk as well to create like a glow right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick.
All right, we're at Colton's abode, and we're gonna build the Lego set that we bought, that he bought, to put on the desk.
All right, guys, they literally just got home. Their car just got here. So I think Braden's gonna go ahead and help me put up this rope light up here because I kind of need help with that. But like I said, Colton's not coming in here until the complete thing is done. So let's go ahead and put up the rope light and then we can move on to the main setup stuff.
Colton, tell us what you're building.
A car.
Trent, what is he building?
He's building a Ford Mustang Dark Horse.
Wow.
5-liter V8.
That's gonna be so cool. Jacob is in the other room, building the desk, and we'll be done here soon. This is Trenton, by the way.
All right, guys, we have the rope light officially put up. We kind of ran out of rope over here, so we kind of had to improvise. But as you can see, I think it looks pretty good. We also put some of his decorations up, like these Rubik's Cubes and books right here. And then we have another like plant that they got and some books and a Rubik's Cube. And also I gave him my old mouse pad because I didn't really need it anymore. So he has that right there. So let's go get the monitor and the PC and everything and move it up onto his new setup and finally complete this thing.
I kinda enjoy it. On some Floyd shit, you never let these boys hit. Last girl mixed my blood up with some poison. That girl fucked me up. I need an antidote. We should grab some lunch. Maybe a salmon roll.
All right, guys, we are officially done with the gaming setup. It's like 8 o'clock right now, so this setup literally took us like all day to build. But yeah, we got everything up on the setup. I think he's really gonna love it, but the only thing left to do is to show it to him.
All right, ready, Colton? Yeah.
Come on in, Colton. All right, you're good right there, right there. Take your blindfold off in 3, 2, 1. Take it off.
Oh my god. Wow, that's really cool. I was not expecting it to be like this. It's really good.
It's really good.
I'm actually really shocked. Like this is really good. Yeah, I totally like it. Aww.
W.
You guys should hug.
Yeah, bring it in.
Oh.
You have really nice hands.